Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 79.5. This is essentially just a session to play out a nice little scene where a domino invades someone's mind and, in attempts to quote-unquote fix this person. And this person is gonna be Anke. Well, Domino, I believe you want to do some prep work, by the sounds of it.
Yes, I sadly don't have that much people skills in character. Out of character, I clearly do. I'm a
No.
kind of a social butterfly. So I think I need to become better at that. Immerse myself in it. Yeah. Also, an important thing of note: am I doing this alone, or am I taking? I probably should go alone.
I mean,
I don't
depends.
think she would let. If she lets me in, that's amazing. But if she lets the Asian chick in as well, that's honestly never gonna happen.
Hmm?
I
I mean,
think.
the choice is yours if you want to, but if you don't want to take a unit template, then yeah, that's fine. Honestly, you know, what would be funny? Like if you do all this prep work and then,
Just like no.
yeah, exactly. No.
I mean, there is one upside. I can totally just go like, okay, I'm just gonna create the perfect moment using mind task. Like that's totally feasible.
It is. It is.
Like I usually don't like doing it because I think it's invasive, but other players have been doing it and getting it away with it. So okay, gotta stop pulling my punches. Play jalopy again on stream.
Wait, you streamed that?
No, I actually did.
Yeah, next you
Remember?
did. Yeah, I know.
I would stream it again for 1,000 XP. I'd play the entire game. You have a deal?
No.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, I need to buff my
Yeah.
shit then.
Wait, didn't you like do buffing like last session?
Yeah,
At
but
like,
that was mental stuff. It's different.
I mean, I guess.
Like if I could do them at the same time, I would have, but I can't. We already had a discussion where the two different effects, sadly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just
But
wondered. Yeah.
the good thing is that's not that much I need to increase. It's like empathy and I guess yeah, empathy and maybe enigmas. I feel like enigmas is really good for this kind of shit.
Hmm. Could be.
Yes. So yeah, Rebomer. Can
Yeah.
I, just as I this is a new day, right?
I think it is.
I'm just gonna assume I already got the willpower for it. Actually, I can check because I should have a certain amount of stuff in my. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did do it because my matrix is good too. I imagine he's like just gonna stay in a bit longer, and he's just gonna vibe in his like mind space to using the perception enhancing things that he has to buff to go through his memories of like how he talked to people and did all these abilities he's trying to buff up,
Hmm.
kind of predicting the future of enigmas, just like looking at weird signs and figuring them out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. So let's see. So do you want to like, do this as a ritual? I probably need to do this as a ritual
I mean,
because
if I can do it without it being a ritual, I'm fine with that. Just to fucking save time.
yeah, but I don't think it's feasible.
I think
So
it is.
no, I don't think you can roll good enough.
Redomer, it's at a difficulty 4. And
Wait,
I
what
don't need
is?
to have.
Wait, okay, what exactly are you trying to buff?
I'm buffing my abilities.
You that's not a difficulty four.
What's the difficulty?
That's a mind three effect, so that means
46.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall such thing. I said it's difficulty 3, didn't I? I have quintessence.
Oh, you're spending contestant on everything. Oh my god.
I don't know. It's also
Okay.
autistic. Fine, I'll do it as a
Oh,
thing. Fuck you.
also like you need to take the quintessence stuff. I think it. Actually, yeah, I think you can actually like, use it. If you just connected to it. Never mind then.
Yeah, I can. I totally can.
Okay.
And I also have correspondence too, so I can definitely do it.
Sadness.
Let's do it as a ritual then. Fuck you.
Sadness. Okay. Then I suppose let's go. We're gonna start off with a way to describe it. I would say probably like intelligence enigma as well. Difficulty is 6 base. Although keep in mind that you might have active effect that raise it.
No, I don't.
Really?
I'm at 1 magical effect.
Really? You
Yep.
you buffed him last time, and you shouldn't you have like a mind shield as well?
That's warded, fucker.
Oh, alright, you put it to warding. Never mind, I forgot about that.
Yes. I'll forgive it this one time. So that goes down to difficulty 4, I believe, so rarity is 4. I don't have anything else that could make this any easier, so it is what it is. Okay, that's at the wrong difficulty, so I will re-roll, as is the rule of you. First one is fine, though. I got 13, which yeah, that should be good enough, I think. I don't want to spend too much time on this. You know?
Sure. I mean,
Let's see, so
smart.
13 success, of which, let's say I'm going to dedicate 4 of that or so on, let's grab the chart real quick. 4 is a story, so that would be a month. So that would give me 9 dots to distribute, I believe, as long as I don't go above 5, right?
I mean, yeah. You cannot go above 5 in abilities, I think.
Perfectly fine.
Um,
And I can only give myself +2 or +3. I think plus
plus
2,
2.
right?
Yes.
So let's go empathy 2 to 4, so that's 2. What else do I need to get? I guess it's also lucid dreaming sadly doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go for 2 dots of subterfuge as well, because some of this might require it,
Yeah.
although it is not my intent. Yeah.
Alright.
Enigmas will also go from 2 to 4, so that's in total I've spent 10, which means I still have 3 to go. I guess I should also just up my research data EDE back up. EDE
Sure.
goes up to 355, which, according to my calculations, leaves me with a singular point. What is important? What is important?
Politics.
Sure, that's fine. I'll do it in politics. No,
You don't like politics?
I do, but I think alertness is more important. But then again, I have to eat. I have the fucking suit. I have the fucking suit. I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah, probably not. Perception rolls are fire. Basically
Yeah, my
always.
perception is like fucking 7.
Yeah, and like the Seth as well.
Yes. I decided to up investigation instead for Domi.
Okay.
So, or actually, this is retarded. I'm just gonna redo this at some point. But for now, I'm dedicating 4 successes to the time, which is a month, because it's a story in this chart. And then I'm spending 2 on empathy, 2 on subterfuge, 2 on enigma, so that's 6 already. Plus another 2 on EDE, which is 8, and then investigation, another one, so 9. 9 plus 4 equals 13.
Yeah.
There you go. Now let me put them into the thing so that it's easily readable. Subterfuge is also up to. Enigmas is up to. Subterfuge I already did. So I need research data and investigation. That's 2. And investigation plus 1. There you go. Because I don't think I can buff willpower, right?
No.
That's but perfectly valid. And I just probably just like awaken from an extended slumber. Probably highly suspicious the amount of sleeping I do, but
Yeah, they're gonna check you soon for like any sicknesses.
I have so much. That's so much is wrong for me. That's fine. Reasonable.
Look inside your body. What the fuck?
What is wrong? Why is he secreting slime? Oh no! Technically, I already knew that. That's fine.
Oof. Yeah.
It is fine.
Fine-ish.
Fine-ish. Yeah, then I just need to find Anka and just create a good moment. To pop the important question,
Yeah.
Can I yeah, you can't be like, yeah, I want to think of how I'm gonna say this and use intelligence instead of charisma, right? Sadly, I don't think that's possible, right?
Hmm. Cast no. But yeah, we're gonna go and say, okay, where do you want to approach, Anke?
I mean, the question is, what is Anka doing?
She is currently in her quarters. What she's doing, you're not exactly sure. Unless you want to peek, of course.
No, I mean, honestly, if I'm in my room, hey Winston, can you show me what's currently happening in the other quarters?
Okay, Winston brings up a screen. Most of them are empty. You see,
Oh,
like, you see,
by
like,
the way,
yeah.
I need to state this. At the end of the night, Tristan would take like the skulls that are like the chicks and just like put them like underneath her bed or something. I would just say nothing about it.
Okay. Actually, if you when you pick them up,
Yeah.
you notice something. Like
What's
the
that?
texture is kind of wrong. Like it, and well, you're pretty sure that it's like some. It's like they're like made out of plastic. Like some, not like a, like it's really like a, looks lifelike and all that. But
Yeah.
the material itself is some rubbery or plastic kind of material.
I'm strangely disappointed by that. I was hoping she actually had dried up heads. So we need to kill some humans and dry up their heads then, just to appease her. I
Yes.
know the gift that I'm gonna give her to make her stay.
Oh my god.
That's will roll that day.
He is on the outside.
Yes, it's already tiny enough because of the tiny brain.
Oh my god.
I don't even need to shrink it. The
But yeah.
brain can even stay because there is none.
Oof. Yeah. Also, I think like when you make dried heads, I think you just remove like you kind of remove the skull and then like dry it up. And like you essentially have a like essentially create like a bag out of it and then let it
Actually,
shrink.
Domer?
I think.
Yeah, they remove the fat from the flesh of the head and a wooden ball is placed under the flesh to keep the form.
Yeah, that
It
makes
is then
sense.
boiled in water and it's then dried with hot rocks and sand. So they don't actually take the skull out.
Wait, but that doesn't make no sense.
Oh, yeah, no. The skull is removed from the neck. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
The skull is removed through the neck.
Yeah.
That's really based.
Yeah. No, which is a surprise because otherwise, I don't think you could get a head small enough.
I mean, have you, did you, I've encountered some pretty stupid people, my guy.
Okay, but I don't think the size of the skull necessarily equates equates the size of
It
the size of the skull.
does in my brain.
He just okay, so
So I have a small brain for that to happen to. That's
okay.
what I was alluding towards.
I see. But yeah. Anyways,
Stop, the session's getting too fun. Let's move on.
yes,
We
yes.
need to not have fun anymore.
Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, to the descriptions, like most of them are empty. You see like Mosey, in her quarters, working on like a. She's on a laptop, doing something. You can't see it quite from the angle, but it seems like work. She has like glasses on, and like just having a concentrated look on her face. And then you see like Anka's quarters, which seem seem like a lot more chaotic than you would expect. But not the kind there's like like used clothes and stuff like that like scattered around and like maybe some trash. But no, there's like it's like like sort of like barriers in a way. Uh, like like all kinds of materials like paper and like even I think assume some like some foil used for like usually for like ship repairs and stuff like that, or like isolation, but insulating material and stuff like that. Just essentially like strung up on some sort of like string and creating like essentially like layers for anyone trying to like come in. And Anka's in there behind all of that, hugging a corner.
Okay, Redomer. First of all, I'm gonna send Mosey a message saying, "Hey, reminder that it's important to just maybe take a day off and relax." So I know she's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, Mosey just tells you, yes, sorry, I just had this. I just had a few things to do, so I wanted to do some recreational bookkeeping.
As long as you're relaxing and you're enjoying it, perfectly valid. But just don't strain yourself, please.
Yeah, I won't. Thank you.
And I will also send a message to Anka, basically being like, "Hey, can we have a talk?" It's up to you to feel wherever you feel the most comfortable on the ship, or even off the ship. It's up to you entirely.
Yeah, as I like do that. If you have the stream set up, you see, Anka's eyes fixating the camera, and she like nods. In like a
Wait,
very
what?
yeah. Well, that means she's aware of the camera positions, and she like nods, towards it.
Just gonna stay quiet. How does she know I'm watching her right now?
I mean,
That's some
I
uncanny
mean, okay,
shit
okay.
right there.
She no, she's paranoid. She assumes that that she's being watched.
I'll just,
Even if it wasn't the case, she would still do this.
I'll just wait 5 minutes and be like, "Hey, Anka, you okay?" I would just be looking at where she's like, what she's like, if she's there, and then just fucking taking the feet down, so he wouldn't actually fucking notice.
Okay, you would take the would take the feet down before. Okay. So you would actually see this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you never see this.
So fucking stupid. Hey, Anki, you okay? I just actually like he'd wait like a minute or two, and then just approach the quarters, just like Anki, you okay?
And you hear like yes.
Yeah, I was waiting for a reply. Got me worried.
You watched me. I know that. I know you did. I know you
I
watched.
I just checked if you were in here. And then I took the feet down. I don't like spying on people. That's weird. People that spy on people, they're weird people.
She is sucking on her thumb and says, and you hear like mumbling something. Roll me like some perception alertness at the 36.
Man, I gotta love acute senses, alertness, right?
Yes, that takes into account yourself.
I see. You just artificially decided to increase the difficulty
No, it's
programming.
like
I like the way USD.
uh, no, it's mumbling. Like, of course, you wouldn't probably hear it. But
All
yeah,
right, let's take a look. Perception's currently 7. The other thing is 3, so okay, 7 plus 3 add equal to 6. 4 successes.
yeah, no, that's pretty clear to you, and you identify the mumbling as that's what I said. That's what I said back then. That's what I always say.
Yeah, but Anke, come on. This place. It's different. I'm different. There's a reason why I was so happy to take you up under my wing and just work with you. It's because I know all too well what it's like feeling watched constantly. The old base I was in had an AI there that I honestly never really trusted. I was a bit too paranoid about it, but I could never shake the feeling of being watched. I remember at some point I actually made a spot that was invisible just so we could. So the talks that I didn't want the AI to hear, they were all for the good of the Technocratic Union. But what I'm trying to say is I know what it feels like to be constantly watched, and that's something you don't need to worry about in this ship. The only times I check up on that stuff is just to make sure that people are okay, and honestly, just to see, if you're actually here, because the last few days have been chaotic.
Okay, give me perception, empathy at difficulty 6.
That's with acute senses, I assume.
Perception, I mean, perception. Charisma,
Charisma.
empathy. Sorry.
All right, I'm spending a Wilma power on this. Actually, I haven't set up the perfect moment yet.
I mean, you
How much
could.
will?
You could. I mean, you could cast it beforehand, before rolling this. That's what
Yeah,
I'd
I'd
say.
like to do that.
You mentioned it before to me, so that's fine. So
So
yeah, just
I think that's a mind two effect. I think.
mind one.
Right.
No,
It's
that's
fucking mind
actually
one.
time one. And like, I guess it depends like what you want to do. If you want to, you could to try to do perfect moment of following the energy. You could find a perfect moment to play on her emotions, which would be the mind one
Yeah, I
effect.
would do it with emotions because I don't have time.
Oh, you don't have time? Then well, you always need time for a perfect moment.
Okay, in that case, there is the other thing that the one Falconeri suit lets you do. There's a mind two effect you can do as well.
Yes. What I guess it would make sense to like wear one right now.
I mean, I don't have the suit, but I can do the effect.
No.
I never got the suit. I have not even claimed my fucking Wonder Dots yet. But I am currently looking up the suit so I can clarify and show it to you, but it should be a mind two effect. It's not perfect moment, it's something else. I think it'll just straight up just lowers the difficulty, but it could be wrong. Should be in a book of secrets, right?
The wonder?
Uh,
No. I
would that
think
be in core?
yeah, I think the wonder's actually in core.
Suit. I guess I shouldn't look up the word suit. That's gonna show up a bunch of like NWO things.
Yes, it will.
But I'm doing it anyway. Sorry if this is taking a bit. Why am I saying that? I'm not the SD.
Hmm.
Shouldn't apologize. I'm the player. I never do things wrong. It's always the SD.
Yeah, makes sense.
Can you hear me tapping the button?
Yes.
It's in.
Falcone and Associate Elite Business Suit, page 655.
I was just looking at that one. What's the page again?
655.
He gets it. He gets it. Yeah, I can use a built-in mind to empathetic bond effect.
Empathetic bond. Okay.
So now we need to go back to how do you do that, the research what that actually is.
Yes.
It's not on there. It's not in there. Oh no.
Thanks, game.
The game was rigged from the start. Jury rigged.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean that's specifically true for fucking mage. I know there's like for vampire it's actually much less true because like the powers are much more streamlined. Although
that's
there's
true.
something said about a lot of stuff being left undefined.
Yeah.
Okay. Empathetic bond. Um. What should I say? Okay.
Yeah. Mine too, and this is like a different thing, but it's actually wait a fucking second. Redomer,
Yeah.
you are officially a liar. It
No, I'm
doesn't
not.
need time at all.
Excuse me.
Like, taking a
You
look.
you said you wanted
Yeah,
a
no.
perfect moment.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah, fair enough. I want the empathetic bond. I was looking wrong at that perfect moment, but there is time one requirement. I
Yes.
thought that there was not such a thing, but there is.
Yes, there is. But yeah, empathetic bond still works for you.
Does it do the same thing? Like, what does it do?
Well, okay. You can just use it to like lower the difficulty, I think.
Okay. So it's
You already
mind two effect.
yes,
Sorry?
yeah. So in your
Yeah.
case, should be like difficulty 6 because you have two active effects now.
It's
Like,
true, but I will spend frequent on it.
you really want to
What?
succeed? Okay,
I
fair.
do, yeah. Sensible to do that. I yeah, so I'm just spending frequent. I guess, yeah, no, just do it. It's a success. Well, it's four successes actually. I presume you want me to roll a charisma empathy. Yeah, it's charisma empathy you wanted me to roll, right?
Yes. Let's see. Anka's pretty paranoid, I think.
She is.
So when I come here down, will be
Actually,
yes.
that would maybe still be somewhat counteracted by the one thing. The courage thing I set up earlier. It wasn't quite an active effect though, so I'm not sure if it will last.
Oh, you mean that? Well,
Yeah,
yeah. But courage just means. I think you, in her case would probably mean that she's not willing to like take on her problems. In a way, I guess. Rather than hide from it. You know,
fair enough.
let's panic more. I'm gonna
Shooting
get.
it.
Yes, exactly.
Based.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, she was. I'll see. I still have to like make that a base of 8. So that goes down
Difficulty
to
fine.
5. Yeah.
I'm spending a fucking will back. Six successes. I think I've convinced her.
Yeah. You see her like visibly calm down as you speak, and she even takes her thumb out of her mouth, and
And if you weren't streaming, I'd have made a really bad joke right now.
Jesus fucking Christ. Listen, it's already bad enough that this. I mean, I can that's when you like regret doing something in a game, but at the same time you're like, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, the sucking on thumb thing. Is that what you're on about?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, she calms down and says, "Sure, I'm sorry. This the incident the other day. It it really fucked me up."
Fine, it's that incident was horrible to everybody. There is absolutely no part in it that is yours to blame. In fact, I'm proud of how good how I feel like it's kind of made you more courageous in doing it. Like earlier, your immediate reaction to the situation was, "I'm gonna carry a gun and make sure that there's no threats." I think that already was that was good. That was good. That was a good initiative.
Uh, Thanks. I do try. And she gives you like a like an insecure smile.
That smile's good. That's the smile that the world deserves to see more. You decide you deserve to have more on, and you just like smiles. Just generally trying to compliment her.
Mm.
Not the same as like with the Asian chick where he flexes just to be like, yes, I just want you to desire me, but
God.
no.
And yeah, she says why did you come? Just to check up?
Well, I first of all, is there any place you'd rather talk? Like we could have an extended talk. Can be anywhere, as long as it's in Gribmoy or on the ship. Maybe even on. Did we see those faraway mountains, Radar? Did I see those? Would I have seen anything
Yes,
like that?
you would have seen that. I think that'd be
Maybe
good.
even cool. Maybe even up in the mountains. Having some view that we haven't had, just so that we're not in the same confines that we usually are.
I
Unless you
feel
want to be in those.
I feel good here.
That's good. Just like smiles at her.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to talk to you was because since the events that have happened lately, we've had to delve into Patchor's mind, and we discovered that through going in there with its proper precautions, we managed to way more easily deal with the problem that arose. And ever since then, I couldn't shake the feeling, but try to maybe propose it to other people that maybe it may help them find the answers to some of the questions that they've had about themselves or about things in the past. Like I've had a point at which I had a checkup in this regard as well. It wasn't to necessarily, fix something on the inside because there is no such thing as fixing something on the inside. There is only helping somebody get to that point. But somebody needed to see what exactly happened at a certain event, and they did, and I came out of it better. Petro came out of it better as well, and I thought it may be something that you may at some point want to take up as well. Of course, this is your decision and ultimately yours. It is only for you to make. I know how much it is to ask of somebody to just do this, so and that would be enforcing something, and I don't, that's not me. I just want what is the best for you, and that is giving you the opportunity to do things.
Okay, let me just roll something on her behalf. I want to see if she knows about this. Well, how it works anyways. Oh. Hmm.
Barely, but I think she does know a bit about it.
Yeah, she knows a little bit about it. Yeah, probably has some memory stuff from her training. But
Yeah,
yeah,
she's NWO. Makes sense.
yeah. She says, so, okay. But you need to like set some ground rules. Uh, and I don't, and I would like to note that I don't really like the idea of someone being up there. Any points that I had. But
Completely
sure,
fair.
we can do it at some point. Okay, but I want to. Want you to stay out of. Want you to stay out of my childhood, and I want you to stay out of anything related to my parents or my. And well, what I want to do, what I want to do during night times. That's strictly off limits. And if you get the feeling that I don't want you in a big part of my mind, I want you to immediately get out.
It's all perfectly fair for both the best of you and the best of me. Don't worry. And you see him like, actually would probably like write it down, stupidly enough, like on like a PDA or like even his fucking hand, just so he has this written down. It's usually find when you do these types of things, you end up going where you have to go, and you don't have to go prying in things that you shouldn't pry in. Of course, it depends from person to person, but you have my word that I will take these ground rules as serious as I can, and that with the least bit of resistance, that I feel like you don't want me there anymore, I will leave. In fact, yeah, do I know she only has Erte one? Do I know that she can't like give me a holographic sign?
You would know that she's not, uh, you know, the most potent enlightened. Although you would have a hard time exactly gauging how high she is.
Okay. Instead, right? How stupid would it be to be like, oh, if you want, you can at any point tell Sarah that I need to get out, and I will get out. Like, can Sarah talk to me when I'm doing this?
No, not
Sad
about.
life.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't have the ability to do so.
Fair enough. And yeah, no, I'll take those ground rules into respect. And when I feel the nudge that you want me out, I'll get out. This is also not something that Rome wasn't built in a day. Anything with this also isn't built in a day. If anything, just a tiny step in the correct direction already is honestly fucking amazing.
Okay. And she asks, so when do you want to do? When do you want to do it?
Well, if it works with your schedule and what you plan to do with the rest of the day, the right now could work. Later today could also work. Although the important thing is that when we do this, afterwards I want you just to relax for the rest of the day. No actual work needs to be done. Unless we're in like a life or death situation, of course.
Well, I don't have that much to do here right now. Honestly, I think mostly uh I'm mostly wasting away. It gives me some time to think, and but yeah, I guess we can do it right now.
Need to have a talk later about some recreational stuff we can get for you then. But that can wait. It's probably it's up to you where you would like to do this, but I'm willing to if you feel more comfortable. Could be in my quarters. There'd be less people around, and there would be privacy.
Okay. Uh, all right. But don't worry about my recreational stuff. I do have things I do recreationally. It's just not really any of your business.
That's actually really rude.
Is it?
It's just really rude, yeah.
Imagine that the paranoid person doesn't want to share every detail of her life.
She doesn't need to share any details. Like I don't care what she does. I mean, I do care what she does at night, but the way you phrase it
I
makes it
mean,
sound weird.
she's trying to shut you off. For you know, make sure that you don't won't pry any further. Since
I mean, yeah,
since you have shown, oh yeah, at least pretending in her mind, at the very least, that you care about her privacy.
I do.
Yeah, but there's always this nagging thought that you might be not sincere. This might be all a trap.
Man, you don't need to project that hard about how you doubt every single person you call a friend, Redomer. Come on, man.
Mm.
Okay, that was too personal. Like that's one of the reasons why I wanted to raise enigmas is because going through the enigmas route is less figuring out like, okay, these are the problems, and more being like, okay, where did the science lead me? You
Huh.
know, it requires slightly less of the, invading somebody's mind and like, perusing every single corner of it. Though with Mosey, it was really fun.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that means it's time to roll.
Yes. Do I have like time to just quickly slurp out like 2 quint?
Do you have? Yeah. Yeah. You
I have
have.
time to. I have it.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll, or is it just automatic?
No, you need to roll for it. I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine. It's a difficulty 6 for me. There you go.
Mm. Neat.
That's 3. I think I can take, right?
Hmm. Not sure what the exact rate was. Honestly, it would probably be more like a 2 per success you can take.
Okay, I'll still only take 3, so it'll go down to 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take me some. Sheena, I'll take 4. That way I have a decent amount. And I can, if there's something bad happening, yeah. And now I can do the magical effect. It is a mind 4 or 3 or 4.
It's a 3 effect to connect to someone else. That's mind.
Okay, it's 3 based.
Oh yeah, wait, her willpower rating matters for this one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay, it's a 6.
It is kind of weird how like oh wow. It's kind of weird how if people are willing to do this, there's no difficulty reduction though.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So it means that it's the same rate if they're willing or not. But
Well,
that raises the question: if it's base difficulty 7 and it's not based off of like direct magical effects, Does like a +1 for magical effects still apply?
I think it does.
It's fine. I'll still spend frequent to lower it to the 4. And that's probably enough successes.
Yes. Well, okay.
Unless
So
you're telling me I'm eroding a willpower by doing this.
yes, no, you're already permanent willpower.
Oh no! Do I at least get to keep without taking? Okay,
No,
good. Sad life.
but yeah. And you dive in, connect up your instruments, and then you find yourself, you find yourself in a house. It's it appears to be some sort of like uh, apartment complex. Modern furniture, everything shining and new. Although the windows are a bit dirty, you cannot properly see outside even.
That's strange.
There's no one here, but you do hear noises, the sounds of footsteps from various angles.
How many how many footsteps do I hear? Like, can I identify how many there are?
Not quite, like a few dozen, maybe more.
Is there like a window or something nearby, like
Yes,
a
you,
mirror
you, you
or
can see
something?
windows.
Is there also a mirror?
Roommate die.
All the mirrors. The entire house is a mirror.
No, but yeah, you can spot a big mirror and in the floor. It's well, it's like one of those human-sized ones.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna face the mirror and like through the reflection of the mirror, I want to like look at the general direction where I hear the footsteps coming from.
What the actual fuck?
See, Redomer. People's mindscapes play on the expectations that you have. It's shaped by what you deem as reality. And by me willing it, Kappa, maybe I can see through the walls.
Okay, you look at the mirror, and well, you see yourself, and then the wall behind you.
Okay.
And you concentrate. Give me a willpower roll. Honestly, okay. Let me have a look at like Anker's instruments and stuff. I want to see if there's anything that will help you in this.
I'm gonna fucking need some math for this one. Boy, it's a fucking 9, isn't it?
Okay, so he's hypertech, and the closest thing I can find here is like household tools.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you can roll an 8.
Oh, okay. 4 successes, motherfucker.
Oh my fucking god.
I think it works.
And yeah, you look and you see and you see like beyond the walls, deep inside the building, penetrating the thick stone. But what you see is nothing. You're like 100% certain that this is the spot, but all that comes from there are footsteps. There's no one visible there.
Hmm. I see. I just like take a mental PDA, right? Like I just I imagine because I'm kind of still in there.
Yeah.
Can I like get my PDA and just pretend to write shit down on it? I just want to like write down like here's plenty of noises, but actually nothing causes them. Probably just a symptom of like paranoia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you write that down, I guess.
And then okay, so the mirrors they're so dirty that I can't look outside, right? Or are there like still spots which
Oh, the mirrors are fine. Like the windows are the ones that
the
are
window.
dirty.
Yeah, are they dirty, and is that why I can't see through, or does it appear to just be something you cannot look through at all?
Oh well, it looks because they're dirty.
Right. I'm gonna like look around and see if there's like a sponge and some water I can get and just, clean it, like gently clean off a spot.
Well, there's a kitchen that you could check out.
Let's go to the kitchen then. I would look through the walls first and see like, oh yeah, there's a kitchen there. Let's go.
Well, you would have seen it's one of those open kitchens where it's like it's like the living room, and there's like a
Yeah.
kitchen like next to it, in like some weird, half separated manner. Where there's
You
like
know,
yeah,
what would really help with this, like a map.
yeah, but
But I agree.
yeah. Well, I was just sorry. Only Mind's Eye Theater today.
Just like every session. Yeah, no, I'll go to that separate like half kitchen and just like just gently go through the cupboards. I don't want to like invade too much of the privacy here. I'm
Yeah,
just looking for a sponge or even a towel and just get some water.
yeah. You find something to do that. That's some nice
Not
clean
good to
interiors.
Not good. He'll take like it's proper. He'll do it properly. Like using not too much of the products. Just enough to to make the windows clean for a bit. And
Okay,
he just like goes to the windows and it's like, yeah, just takes like cleans up a single like tiny dot, sticks his eye in. It's like,
okay. Oh well, you start cleaning, but what you notice quickly is that they are perfectly clean from the inside, but the outside is the part that's really dirty.
I see. Okay. And when I like look at the mirror, right, and look at the direction of like the window, is there anything outside?
Nothing you could see. Like your vision kinda fades at some point, but there's essentially just empty air there. No threats or anything.
Okay. And the entirety that I see is basically just this room that is like partially living room, partially like kitchen. Or do I see more? Is there more feasible stuff here? Like tangible stuff? More rooms, maybe a hallway.
Oh yeah, there's okay. If you'd like to take a look around, do you see like more apartments? Uh, uh, like there's actually more apartments next to this, and like underneath it and above it. What do you expect from like an apartment block?
Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna like take a look at like is there any like personal objects in this place? Maybe like some like photos and like a or like some paintings, maybe even like a fridge drawing or something.
No, nothing. It's perfectly clean and sterile. It's like nobody has like really lived here, uh, or rather, nobody, nobody that lives here permanently. It's like it's really weird. It's kind of like a prop in a way.
Okay. In that case, like Tristan's gonna go from like wall to wall and just like with his hand like examine it and like try to see if like there's anything wrong with like the proportions of the room. I'm trying to justify an Enigma's role of this one, by the way, but you know,
Hmm.
he would like try to use his knowledge of engineering to like just kind of see like, okay, does this make sense?
Okay. If you want to roll for Enigma, so well, I guess you can make a roll. Just give it that. Huh? You don't have much data to go on, and you haven't explored too deep. So give it a 7.
It's intelligence Enigmas, right?
Yes.
My intelligence is currently at 8, my Enigmas is at 4, so I will spend a willpower.
Okay. Okay. That's something.
4 successes.
And yeah, you start thinking about it, examining the walls, and even taking another look around the apartment, and thinking a little bit about what you've experienced so far. And there's really this place is like too clean. It's like there's no personality to it, and you think that maybe that's like maybe it's like part of the problem here. Maybe something came through and what remove part of it. You have heard of like certain procedures that essentially remove an agent's personality. Of course,
Mm.
the Void Engineers are not really prone to doing that, but the New World Order, for example, is more than happy to apply that to really anyone, and it's rather efficient, especially for cases that they have, no hope for.
Would
And
I know that she's been wiped before?
well, yes, you probably have heard something about it. That that they have, wiped her before because of like her paranoid tendencies, but it didn't really stick.
Okay. I'm like, I'm gonna just grab. This is also kind of bad. She hasn't told me anything about her personality. Like, the only thing I know is that she likes to suck her thumb, and like, she likes to basically build forts to hide herself. So I
Hmm.
don't know enough about her personality to try to replicate her personality into this room.
Okay, Domino.
Yeah.
There's something you would also know about this.
Hmm.
You've never met the real Anka. The real Anka doesn't exist anymore.
I disagree with that. I think the real Anka is somewhere, just very far away. You cannot ever fully like get rid of somebody's personality. Something will stick behind, I think. I feel like.
See,
Would I have reports about how she used to be? Or would that be classified as too probably
mm,
too like
that would be like the kind of personal information that would not be important enough to record.
wow, that's actually fucking sad. Actually really fucking sad. Okay, basically, in this room, I I don't wanna I wanna start moving some stuff around. I don't wanna necessarily make things messy, but I do want it to be more homey, something more, where somebody would feel at home. But at the same time, actually, you know what, Redomer?
Mm,
There is like a couch and shit here, right?
yeah,
I want to go ahead and like, is it like a one seat couch or like multiple pieces?
it's like yeah, it's like two small pieces, like two people each.
Okay. I'm basically just gonna make like a homemade fort, kind of, like that looks like the thing that Anka did on her bed, right?
Hmm.
I want to actually use my knowledge of engineering to like make something structurally, you know, uh, what's it called? Structurally cohesive,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to make it more homey that way, and kind of just try to give her a place that has more personality that she could hide in. Something she could even close off somehow, maybe with like some drapes or like, I don't know, like a
Okay.
towel.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. You can do that. Give me like some intelligence. Engineering. Difficulty 4.
It's so fucking cursed. Book learning. It's
Sure.
the best word ever.
Sure. Yeah, he built an amazing fort. He built a fort like none ever seen before, ever after. Made out of mere furniture and some other things you can find around there. Find around and it's like actually quite roomy. You somehow managed to arrange this entire thing in such a way that you can almost walk up right in there.
Fucking base.
And and once you like build it, as- uh, like the footsteps from like all around, they seem to like quiet down, sort of muffled in a way, and and there's this feeling of like warmth in the room suddenly.
It's good. It's awesome. Uh, okay. This is highly fucking cursed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to intensify this feeling. Can I use mind magic to do that? To arrange that?
Okay. Well, you want to you want to Hmm.
This bitch, like, I'm gonna make this place so like homey that one day she's gonna arrive here, and like one of her dreams, and she's just gonna develop a fucking domain, and this is gonna be her domain starting point.
Oh my god. Okay. Well. Hmm. Honestly, if I might fall, we could probably do that.
Yeah.
I guess roll me like a might fall effect. And also, like,
Fucking
why do you like do why do you why like do your thing? You also hear something like knocking on the windows. It almost sounds like heavy raindrops.
I see.
And then also see the dirt there like being I guess smeared in a way, but it's not clearing on its own.
So that's the other thing. I need to try to do something about those to just have some like looks outside.
I mean, you could just open the window and clean it from the outside.
Oh, I okay. I thought it would be magically locked, but
No.
let's. I guess I would do that before doing the effects, if it's that simple.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I guess you open the window and there's actually there's actually raining going out on outside, heavy rain, and the water that is coming down is not clean at all. Probably the reason why this window is so dirty. And then you see the rest. It's kind of like a city outside, but the city has been ruined. There is like the other like buildings almost look like the skeletons of buildings, because some of them have been stripped of the outside layers, and you can see the girders and beams just holding onto each other as the storm rages on.
So when I like look outside, right?
Yes.
Is there like a feeling of like, what's the feeling that Tristan gets when he does that? Is there anything particular?
Mm, well, the feeling is whatever Tristan would feel when he sees a place like that.
I'm just trying to ascertain if like this is something because anything her mind projects as like feeling, like what she would feel here, I to a degree think Tristan would feel that too, just because he's still in her mind
Hmm.
space, right? That's why I'm just trying to gauge like, do I feel bad looking outside?
No,
If
you don't feel bad. You feel different.
in that case, like instead of just, I know it's a mind space.
Mm.
What the fuck am I on about? Like, can I try to change the weather?
You could.
Because that seems more prevalent than like if the rain stops and sunshine arrives. That would probably be better than just changing the mood to be even better inside the place. Because
Mm.
this way she has a place to feel safe inside, so she doesn't hear the noises necessarily as much.
Mm.
And now I'm giving her also the ability to just peer outside and look what's going on, and removing the rain. So rain's fucking depressing.
Okay. Well, you can just try to will the rain to stop.
So that's willpower.
Yes, willpower. Difficulty 6.
Mhm.
Oh,
Something.
that's something. It takes you a little bit, but eventually you make the rain stop, and things clear up, and the city is laid bare in front of you, and it becomes quickly apparent now that you can see better that there's like some parts are kind of more degraded than others. It's like kind of like
Mhm.
a this one what you can see is kind of layered, like there's like some older parts that have been that have been like more a lot more degraded, and then there's some parts that are newer and newer until you're at the place where you're currently at, which is actually the newest and the only place that's actually still intact. It's 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 also kind of like done in steps, essentially. There's like a few buildings that that essentially share the same amount of like degradation.
Hmm. This place, does it feel like a mind space? Like the domain?
It doesn't feel like a domain. It feels like a normal mind space, however.
I'm getting some domain vibes off of this.
Hmm.
All right. So that's been done. Now if I leave the window open, right? In that direction, are there footsteps?
No. The footsteps come from inside the building only.
I have a really retarded idea.
Hmm.
What if I change all of the walls to be one way see-through glass? That way she can always see that nothing is happening outside, and she knows that she's still, not being looked at.
I see. You don't be like a. Do you have psychology?
I don't.
Hmm. Give me like some
It's a science
intelligence
special.
enigmas. Difficulty 8.
Intelligence enigmas. Man, I'm gonna spend all my fucking willpower this session. I hate you.
You don't have to.
It's at an 8, right?
Yes.
How important is this?
Uh, Depends.
Okay, willpower spent.
No! Oh my fucking
Yes,
god,
willpower
why?
spent. Book learning.
Oh my fucking god.
One success or free. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't think book learning would apply.
Then it's a good fucking willpower.
But yeah, well, what you get is that by making it able to see everything, kind of could turn this paranoia into something a little bit different. It could cause her to be a bit more controlling, in a way to secure herself.
Fair enough. Smart brain. Just like not like pat myself on the head. All right, that's not the correct approach.
It could be.
Um,
You could defeat that side of herself, and make a control maniac instead.
no, no. I'm here to guide her onto the way that she can go fix herself entirely. Even if it means I have to fucking try to piece back like the old her, just assemble the parts and go on the adventure to recover the Anka. Chip by chip, to assemble the Anka. Like there's like a big treasure hunt for the Anka.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've given her a place of peace. I'm thinking retarded stuff here, Red Armor.
Mm-hmm.
I can technically make people, right? Since I have Dimensional Science 5, I can make an EDE here. Question mark.
Yes. You're absolutely cursed individual.
I'm just thinking about wanting to give her like a friend, somebody that watches over her. And I want it to be strangely, looking like me. What did you expect when you let me into people's brains, Redomer?
Cursed stuff. But yeah, you could in theory do that. However, I would like to remind you that there is some slight issue with this. It
What is
takes
it?
you time to research, essentially like to design like a creature like that.
I guess I don't really want to give it like a full creature. I just want to find something that can comfort her because
You can leave like an imprint of yourself here if that's what you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I want to focus on the fact that if she tells him to go away, he will. She wants him to stay, he will. If she feels like, and somebody that I want to emphasize that I'm here to protect her, make sure she's okay, and also talk to her.
Well, I think that's
Basically, just a provider.
okay. Just to be clear, I don't think you have the ability to like a bunch of abilities essentially like make like a something as responsive as that essentially. You can
Mhm.
leave your wishes for for it behind,
Yeah.
and I'll probably try to act as much in such a way as possible. But it's basically guaranteed that it will get again its own dynamic pretty soon.
Can I at least lock it in that it just wants to help her?
I mean,
I
that
don't just want to leave something that turns out that's gonna fuck her up.
that's the risk you're taking.
That's true. That's true. That is true. Ah, fuck it. I'll take the risk. Let's make something good.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it probably needs to be done. Let's see. Let me have a look at your sheet.
Man, I could also just leave gray behind here, couldn't I?
Do you want to?
Sorry?
Do you want to?
No, but I could.
Yes, you could.
Could also
Bring it
just,
here.
play. Sorry?
Bring him here.
Bring him here, play the Song of the Weaver just to see who wins.
Hmm. I mean, I really wanted to go and try playing this using the Song of the Weaver. That would be
You
very
won't.
fun.
I mean, I know it's probably gonna fuck me up to a degree as well if I hear it again.
To a degree.
Yeah. I didn't say to not a massive degree, did I?
Well, okay, let's just put it this way. How do you think you can channel this part of the Weaver
Well,
without lowering your defenses against the Weaver?
because unironically, if I'm in a mind space, I'm not actually like replicating the actual effects. I'm just doing what I interpreted them as the effects. It's not as much as it is like me doing exactly what it did, but more like I remember this is how I felt, and that is what I'm doing. You know?
Okay, but that would that wouldn't be exactly the same thing.
That's what I
But
do.
still, you would need to unseal channel those parts of yourself that have been touched by the Weaver. Bring them
Oh,
back and stuff like that. Even though you've done your best to work against it, finally you could achieve perfection.
I'm already perfect, Redomer. But I have awakened blood. I'm already perfect.
Hmm.
I will wait for that until I have mind 5. That way, I think I could fully block it off anyway. I mean, I can try. Okay, if any mage can try it, is when they have mind 5 and like spirit 5. Like at that point, if there is closing it off, then that is the way to close it off.
Yeah, but closing it off is not the same as at the same time actively channeling it.
It isn't. That's why I haven't done it yet. And I won't unless somebody forces me to be absolute cunt about it. Which may be next session.
But yeah, this is like your warning, like explicit warning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you do this and you're going back on the road of perfection, boyo?
Yeah. Okay. That'd be a good one. I guess.
Fucking cursed, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Okay, pseudo entity. And never mind. Yeah, no, honestly, Enigmas is probably the best one for this.
Yeah, totally.
So give me like some intelligence Enigmas. This is something only leaving imprint. Like Mind 4 will be fine.
So it's intelligence plus enigmas, right?
Yes.
What's the difficulty?
So well, base difficulty should be 7, which I think in your case would be an 8.
Rough. Spending willpower, fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I didn't need to do that. Book learning.
Okay. Yeah, well, then you can roll your arete for
Nice.
difficulty for the 4 effect, reduced by 3.
So yeah, that's difficulty 5, I think. because it's 8 minus 3.
Well, I still like increase due to active effects, I think, so it's a 6.
That doesn't make any sense. If the previous roll was a difficulty 8,
Yes.
this one should be at a difficulty 5.
What?
Because the base difficulty is 7, goes up to +1 to 8, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then minus 3. 8 minus 3 is how much, Redomer?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay.
Okay, it's something.
Okay, and, you start.
Oh, wait, Redomer, wait a
Yes,
fucking second. At the fourth dot of picking up a sphere, you need to pick a specialty, right?
that's correct.
I never did that. Uh, it's okay if you let me look up mine specialties.
Sure. But I'm not gonna help you with picking out the correct one. You have to like decide that one yourself.
Fuck you. Yeah, I'm debating emotions or social programming. But social programming, I mean, this. I am leaving imprints of myself behind. I mean, your mind is just nothing but emotions, technically, right? I think I'll go emotion. Fuck it.
I see.
It's locked in.
It's locked in.
Locked in.
Well, you're on luck, huh? That does indeed help in this case.
Good too. That's 8 successes.
8 successes. Well done. You imprinted an 8 successes, a strong being here. Do you give it
But
a
it's here to help her.
do you give it any quintessence?
I'll give it 2 for now. I think that should last it a long time, right? Like if it's only a figment. If I'm going off the basis that like it's like a familiar, that will last it at least 2 weeks, easily.
Well, it's not a familiar, but it's more like okay. So this is more a case of like energizing its I guess pseudo pattern.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 for now, and if need be, I can just give it more later.
Yeah. Yeah, so like
This is
this
gonna be
this like strange imprint. It's not like a fully fledged being. Yeah, yeah. It can, but it's more like you're leaving behind like your intent. In her in Anka's mind.
yeah, to help her. Yes,
Yeah.
and I think with that, I think I've done enough for today.
Okay.
Unless there's anything clear that comes to mind that I could do, I think it's best to leave it be and see how things progress.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That seems fine to me. And to you, and to Tristan, I guess. There's
Yeah, thank you
nothing.
for deciding that.
Huh?
I'm glad Tristan agrees.
No, I mean, didn't you ask her? Didn't you say like if nothing else?
Yeah, I did. I was
Yeah.
just memeing on you.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That's not the Alzheimer creeping up on you.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are we even talking about again?
Okay. But yeah, you pull out again and find yourself back in Anka's room. Machine's null, properly hooked up still. And she opens her eyes and says, "So that's it."
Yeah, it's strange how like this kind of stuff, right, can either have like a profound effect on you and just completely change stuff, or just slowly over time, the way that I'm doing this, just give you the ability to step in the direction, you know, that you could do if you wanted to.
Hmm.
I don't want to enforce anything on you. Just like gives her a smile.
She
You,
yeah, go on.
I had. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had zero. I didn't really go about it the way that some people do, was collecting a bunch of information about people. I gained no knowledge at all from that, except for how your mind kind of work some more, I guess. I had the guidelines you set up. I crossed none of them. I just tried to make it a better place with the things that were already there. I
Yes.
I left you a I don't know how to say this. I left you a gift there. Yeah, you think you're gonna like it. And I'm talking about the fort, but I don't want to spoil it. So we should probably figure out on their own. But,
Just thanks. I'm gonna kind of think about well, I guess I spend some self time on myself and
yeah,
see if there's anything different now.
yeah, you do that. Just don't expect. Rome wasn't built in a day. The mines are even more complex, and the entirety of a city is by 1,000-fold. And any improvements you get, honestly, fucking proud of you. Proud that you let this happen in the first place. Honestly, I already think that's a giant step in the correct direction, particularly because it shows that you know that not everybody's out there to mess you up. The only reason why I'm here is, well, my duties and helping you. But take that self-reflection time. Take as much as you want today. And if there's any need for more, let me know. And in case, if you happen to see that this has positive results on you, and you think you want to do this again, perfectly fine with me. It's a learning experience. It's honestly a field that I kind of am thinking pursuing more about. I want to study some psychology, but I don't want to be one of those people that just reads you like a book and it's like, yeah, these are your problems, this is how you deal with them. Because I don't think that's how people, uh, how you should treat people, you know?
Mm. Actually, nuts. And says, I guess, thank you for helping me, and thanks for not being too forceful. I'm used to more rough procedures.
It's something that you will never have to deal with anymore, as long as you're on the ship here. Uh, that's something that would immediately get vetoed by me, as best as I fucking can. We're all people here. We all have our stories, our personalities, the things we carry with us, the burdens we have in the past. And there is no such thing in this world of great sciences as snapping your finger and making everything be okay. There isn't. There's no such thing. There's only snapping a finger 20 times to help someone get their on themselves on their way. So thank you for your kind words.
Yeah, gives you a smile and says, well, I would like now to spend to be alone for a little bit.
She's got it. She's got it.
Yeah. Oh, you notice one thing, as you like leave,
Yes.
like through the entire conversation, not even once, you have seen her like try to put her finger in her mouth.
Hey, that's good. That's a giant improvement already. Damn. It's good. Good. Well on our way to get one bonus XP for semi helping somebody Kappa.
Hmm.
No, not quite, but that's still good.
Yeah. And well, I think that's it for this little intermission.
It only took also took a fucking some hours, by the way, because of the ritual shit.
Yeah, it did. But to be honest, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it could have been much worse. This was like maybe 6 hours of doing stuff in total.
Yeah. I mean, we're still like so it's still like off way over an hour, like almost an hour 20 minutes, in like actual time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing that's also like time is kind of um subjective in that like in a sense as well. Like this was talking to somebody's mind. This wasn't actually, it's yeah, I'll explain it later. I feel weird saying this on camera.
Okay, sure. That's fine. Well, congratulations, and I guess say goodbye to the bots.
Bye
Yeah,
bots.
there's bots.